Hello. Not sure why OBS isn't picking up an image. There we go. Looking at today's poll, it seems like we're having a moon deck, and I forgot that because there's 7 books, I actually haven't got a second book picked, so immediately we start the stream with a poll. What is our other book? We'll just say we could have light, we could have dark, I don't know. YouTube polls don't have 6 options, so we have to exclude some decks. Let's not play with the water one, it's too overpowered. Just now. Fire and then nature, maybe. Oh, why is the poll feature not working? Oi. Okay, YouTube's been a weird today. Take 2 of asking for a book, I suppose, or a book. Let's quickly type these all in again. Ice, we got ice, we got nature, light and dark. There we go. All sorted, and nobody has an opinion on a book, so what would be the most fitting? We have moon deck. I'll just go with the easy joke. We have the dark side of the moon. And just one click light, never mind, we'll do light. Moon and light is probably the most OP combo that you can get with it. Projects a bunch of Providence stuff. Energy swap, what are we doing? All enemies in hallway fights get strength, but we get an extra energy in elite rooms. That's not bad. We got any modified cards? We have Fused Strike. That's actually really good. Fused Strike is early game help. Oh, what do we got? So we have Collar, so we don't actually want hallways. Hallways are dangerous, and they don't give anything extra. So really we want question mark and elite focused path, and there doesn't really seem to be an awfully good one. Least annoying is probably this shop, but 4 hallways. Man. Yeah, this floor layout's not very good. Well, so what books did we pick? We picked the space one, which is the moon one. So a starting card from that deck is Eclipse. You project the top card of your draw pile. It's sort of like Mayhem sort of thing, but it's delayed because you play the card next turn. The other one we started with was a Light, which gives us Stricture. Enemies lose HP when they attack. Also gives you a Weak, which is quite nice. It's very good against Lagavulin. Now we've got Harmony, Stellar Array, project a copy of a skills. This is card duplication. It's a bit early to be thinking about that. I guess we could get some Gash nonsense going. Main thing to hit that with would be like Ascend, maybe? Now what have we got? An ambush. No kill here. 1 damage shot on ambush. And then we have some louses that are being a little bit trolly today. That's fine, we got some nice stuff. A Skyfall. project a card. This is like our starter card again, but it also does some damage for each card in the queue. Alternatively, we could do a banish deck. Banish is a very funny card. I can't actually remember what deck this is from. I think it's light. But it is the searing blow for this character, and it's very good. It's very powerful. But I want to do some projection nonsense. We've got a bargain bundle. Are any of these nice cards? Because there's no point buying this if we're not going to buy anything else. I suppose we'll get it for the potion to start with. So we've got a vulnerable potion. I mean, I want team effort, sentries, covered. Get our free card removed from the bundle. And is there anything else we want? Storm in a jar, fear. I think this does more than these. Right now, we have a ward. This is very, very spicy with the Stellar Array. So we'll definitely pop that. And then I have a meteor. There's plenty of ways to get this out, so sure. There's an incredibly good shop. 3 cards, a potion, and a remove. Start off strong with this one. So we've got protect skill. I guess it's time to spam Gash. Start our funny Gash shenanigans. Right, here is the Skyfall. So this card is only good if you have a bunch of stuff projected. And the most reliable way to do that is to get other stuff and some draw. So it's not very good on its own. But if you spam Skyfall, it becomes very good. What do you got? So you have a massive augury. That is some certified trolling. Just doubles the damage on a card that is not really very relevant with its damage. You want that for its foretell effect. An Eclipse, what do we get? We get a Stellar Array next turn, that's good. So the point of Stellar Array, if you build the Providence deck, is you just shove these wards up for free, and then you enter Providence, which makes your magic cards really strong. It's like Divinity for this character. And there we go. And because they exhaust as well, you also don't flood your deck with them, which is really good. So that's definitely something we could build into. But if you want to really make use of this, I'm going to need some more copies of Stellar Array. So we're basically doing Watcher Divinity nonsense with some funny magic cards. And here's a Stardust. This goes well with all of the stuff we've got already. I'll grab that. And a Speedy Spirit is generally considered a better version of a Swift Potion. We'll take that as well. That's what we got. Like a Vulin. Let's throw this up. Oh, that's very nice. I was going to say we're not going to wake it up, but I think I've changed my mind now. Get some guaranteed block. That power's nice, and we're just taking like 4 damage, isn't too bad. So protect a skill, this gives us... It's almost like prostrate for the sisters with this. You get an awful lot of block. Anyway, we've got another Skyfall. I really need to just get lots of these in my hand at the same time. I haven't much luck with that just now. This also needs upgrading, because the amount of these you have to play goes from 4 to 3 if that's your only source of Providence. which it currently is. Anyway, lack of Vulin, not so scary. It's meteored. We have a cured jawworm. That's interesting. I might just cook that at the campfire in front of us instead of upgrading. Give me some strength generation. Very good with Skyfall. It's a nice multi-hit. And I've just realised we're projecting a bunch of skills in front of a knob. This is not a smart idea. I think instead we'll project stuff like Ambush, which results in us getting bodied less. Because yeah, this thing's Angie, which is no good. That is quite a lot short of the damage we need. Is this projecting a team effort? Sure. Yeah, we need another attack here. That's gonna hurt a little bit. And 4 block when you're vulnerable against Nob is not enough. I think you need like 6 for a card to be worth playing, so... Took a bit of damage, but I got my key piece out of the way very early. And that is a lot of Providence. Oh boy. I'm gonna say no to this. I'll instead pick the arrow, because I need things like Skyfall to proc more often. The Lemon Snucks. Problem with picking this is I might get stuck taking the Sapphire Key in like Act 3. But Sisters don't have a huge amount of max health, so I think it's worth it. And we got 15, nice. Let's see if we can avoid taking damage from the jawworm. We've literally cooked its friend. I can imagine the jawworm is potentially moulding. It's kind of rude. We cooked his friend. What is this? Stretcher and weak. Alright, that's not weak on them. That's weak on me. Hold on. I don't think we're doing a stricture run. That's better if you're doing some block focus deck, but you've not got something like wet to stall behind a giant wall of block. If we did, I would have been a bit more interested. Are we going to lose money here? Because my meteor is not getting projected. I was hoping we'd catch that with Star, but... Nope, we've been trolled a little bit. And we also bricked Skyfall. This would have been the perfect time to have it, but... No. I don't think he's run away, though. Nah. A Cosmic Ray. We don't have any Vuln just now, so that's pretty good. If we set a Meteor up with this, it'll do a lot of damage. But we are most likely getting Sentries, so... questionable value with that one. At least for right now. And... do a little bit of this. I have just a bunch of extra energy I don't need. We've got some perfume. Perfume's nice. You get 2 temp strength turn 1. And this is what I actually wanted. A magic conduit. Makes all of these project things project 2. And then you have stuff like haste now is 2 energy. 3 vuln. More providence. I think if you upgrade this, is it not 2? Yeah, it goes from 3 copies to 2, which is very spicy. There's a lot of stuff we can do with that. Star obviously is project 2. I wonder if this is project 2 copies. Be interesting to see. Star does X on the other hand. That is a lot of block, but not that desperate. And a golden egg has already paid off. Do we have Magic Conduit Plus? Is it Sentries? Yep. It is indeed sentries. Which are a little bit annoying, because the artifact is going to troll us a little bit. And the meteor apparently is never going to get projected. We just can't seem to find Star while it's in our hand. Maybe we'll get to whack Hexaghost with it. Also, speaking of bricking things, none of these are good right now. Can't seem to draw cards in the correct order. Ah, there we go, Eclipse. Does it shuffle your draw pile? No, so that's that's even worse. It does nothing. My favourite. Oh, what do we got? A Stellar Array for a defend, sure. Although we don't need block next turn, so it's pretty bad. Despite getting trolled every turn, I haven't took any damage. It's very interesting. Get me out of here. We've got an Iron Hammer. Drawing a card during the first turn upgrades it. That's interesting. Gotta get some good value out of that early game. Yeah, imagine not drawing the right cards. You never draw the right cards. That's a fact of Slay the Spire. Foretell 2 cards in your discard pile. This is interesting, but another ward is way better. Lets us brick the duper skill thing less often. I think, do we retain this with the Covenant? No, because we got the wrong one in front. God damn it. I should have given that to Luna, not Primrose. Anyway, we've got some projection. Damage amount is also not hitting right just now. Check 2. Wait, is this 2 defense? Uh-oh. I don't know about that one. It's maybe not so good. Speaking of things breaking, can we kill the sneaky gremlin? Getting my meteor has missed its mark. Anyway, not dead, so that's all that matters. More Stardust is more bricking, I think. But we do seem to be lacking blocks, so I'm going to pick that up. Right, an upgrade. We have tons and tons of cards. What do we actually need? I'm going to say we need this upgraded so it can get procced quicker. Oh good, we got our block power upgraded. Neat. So Hexaghost is being spooky, but that's fine. I just remembered we have Philo Stone. And Stellar Erase, we get our first little Providence. I think we pop it this combat. We'll finally get to see what happens when you activate the Sister's Divinity effect. Yep, especially if we draw this. So we'll give that a go. That does not increase, uh-oh. So we're at 9 stacks. I'm going to save this for when it's a bit better. We don't currently have anything to buff with it. And yeah. Let's see, what's this? We've got a meteor next turn. I played that backwards. We should totally have, like, put... I'm going to restart combat. That was a really terrible one. I'm going to not do that. I need to consider the consequences of what I'm doing a little bit more. Because the order of operations is very important with this divinity effect. So we'll just do everything the same again. And And then next turn we get to pop off the funny. Or do we? I've done it wrong again because I put the conduit in my discard pile. God damn it. No! Okay, I'm really not doing it very well just now. Take 3. Try not to play the cards in the wrong order challenge. Literally impossible. Right, this time I should get it done properly. Oh, I hadn't considered this. Hold on, we can start a divinity next turn. Yeah, that works. So when you get 10 stacks, you get a nice funny buff. Ascension. So magic cards are all the values are doubled. So Eclipse says 4 copies. That's pretty terrifying. Star is basically shove your entire hand into the project queue. I've also just realised we've kind of done this wrong. Unless this counts for next turn. It does. Magic cards are twice as effective for 2 turns. I didn't realise you could do that. That's very nice. And we have ourselves a giant meteor. It does 72 damage. This effect is very goofy. And the good thing is, once you get into the divinity alternative, it then becomes easier to get into it again. Because all your providence values are doubled, because most of them are magic cards, and oh boy, 4. I like 4. 4 copies of a skill? No. See, this is an example of it being not so good. You don't really want 4 copies of a defend plus. Generally not considered a good thing. Anyway, Hexaghost has been bonked. We have a gravity. This one is accelerate your project queue, so you pop all the cards instantly. It's an interesting one. It's very easy to brick, though. On the other hand, a spell optimizer is looking really spicy right now. My deck is almost universally made of magic cards. What have we got Moss Relic-wise? A Magnifying Glass, a Fruit Salad, Chemex. Chemex is not good for Sisters because there are only 2 X-cost cards. One is available from the Frost deck, which we're not playing, and there is a single rare. So if we pick this, we'll probably never proc it the entire run. Fruit Salad is card draw, which is very good for things like Skyfall. We also have a very funny option. I could make a big magic conduit. And it doesn't increase the resonant number, it increases this number to 2. Which is very, very disturbingly powerful. I'm trying to think of the other card we'd use it on though, because there are 2 cards that you get with this effect. This is definitely the boss relic I'm picking. Pick this. What else do I want to embiggen? If I'm big in Virtuous Ward, this would allow us to enter Providence instantly with the Magic Conduit, because this would become 8 and this becomes 8 plus 2, that's 10. It's an option, but I think... See, I don't want to click on this. If it's reduced the cost by 2, that's not very useful. Is this 6 cards? Ah, yes. Draw 8 cards, reduce the cost by 1. I like that a lot. That is very funny. This is a vault that costs 1. In my opinion. And we have some Gensokyoer action, and yes, Chemex is a boss relic. I actually don't know why Chemex in Vanilla isn't a boss relic. It's an energy-related relic with a downside, which is the criteria for being boss tier. I guess it's just because the base game doesn't have enough X cost cards in all the characters, because like Ironclad doesn't have very many. Maybe they thought there wasn't enough for it to be pickable on all the characters, but I don't know, it's weird, man. I put it into boss tier and I pick it quite frequently. Yeah, it's fair and balanced for most of the base game characters. Unless you're playing Ironclad, because then you have to try and find a Whirlwind. A Whirlwind is not something I draft all of the time. So you might just look at it and be like, this is nothing. But then there are other relics in boss tier that are kind of not useful all the time. Like, you might not want a pyramid because it's not beneficial for your current build. So it wouldn't be out of place. Anyway, this mirror thing I've just misplayed. And yeah, here comes our big magic conduit. This is quite absurd. Especially with the big spell optimizer. So we've got to use this carefully, because this is all of our bonus effects, our energy. Get some structure. Oh, this thing's artifact is kind of trolling me just now. Yeah, I used Relic Filter to put it in boss. A lot of modded characters have enough X cost cards to make it worth picking as a boss relic. Ironclad is literally the exception to the rule. It's got one card, which is not very good. Let's see, we're gonna conduit. Yay! This is quite something. Project 6 cards in your hand. Holy shit! This effect is going crazy. 6 copies of a skill. What? I like where this is going. Not gonna lie. This is a good sign of things to come. What have we got? Remove a card for free. Lovely. Right. Hopefully we'll get something good out of this shop. So, Ring of Addiction. Immediately love that. Still have not added compatibility with Bundle of Food. I need to put the cheese board inside of this. And the coconut. But, Lunacy is stun, and we have make a copy of skill. I like the idea of potentially applying 12 stun to an enemy. It sounds pretty good. Oh, and we can afford it anyway, hold on. Yes! Barken Ring, let's go. Very spicy. So we have triple potions at the expense that if we don't use them we lose max HP. Which is fair and balanced, apparently. What is this? 4 of a kind. We really don't need 4 of a kind. I also don't think it would be very useful because I have a lot of draw. I brick that fairly often. Oh, hello. I have your card. It's kind of funny, but... it's also not very useful, because if you use her own card against her, she's immune to it. Which is an unstated and very funny interaction. Also, we're taking some damage here. Hold on. Yeah, not getting very lucky with the straw. Bottom decking the magic conduit when it's our entire deck. Not very good. Kinda need it right now. What is this? This is 8 province. We need 2 more. I actually have to draw Magic Conduit next turn, or we're really not looking so good. Right, what have we got? We did not draw it. We are kind of screwed. There's a meteor. That's pretty nice. Problem is, we can't get rid of this minion. What to do? Maybe some cards, maybe? Okay, we're getting Giga Trolled. I wanted something nice with this, but just have to enter Divinity. And take a bit of an L. I was hoping to get the stun combo, but we'll get that later. Why did I take 18 damage? What? What? Did I play something? Oh right, it played Mind Shatter with Skyfall. That's pretty dangerous, actually. I could have yeeted myself if it had played 2 copies of that. A big spell weaver. Would you like 2 spells that are free but you don't know what they are? I mean, there's 2 of them, so on average it should be something usable. And speaking of things that are usable, a meteor with vulnerable is very good. I take that back, it's 1 damage too short, no. Spatial Rend. Give me a Imperil. Spatial Rend is a card we have not seen yet that is very funny. You just yoink cards out your discard pile and play them next turn. Which is really nice with a meteor. There's a little bit of a bonk. But we'll hopefully get that from the boss and the rare reward. A Tower Shield. Tower Shield is interesting. Is it better than this perfume though? Probably. Means I can go after this elite instead of the campfire. Let's see if we've got some max HP. I think HP right now is good. Although, do we risk it for a rare reward? That was not worth it. God damn it. Sort of blessing, I suppose. We are actually entering Providence. And we've got our Snucks. Get some max HP. So I was hoping for that rare. The problem I have with upgrading this is we're never actually going to draw these cards. My hand is going to be full. Because we have a big card. It takes up 2 spaces. Our hand has only 8 spaces. And we'll just end up with that being full. Because our hand is full when we're using this anyway. Because I've only got 3 energy. So I guess we'll upgrade Kun Kun and try and get some combo with it. Right, we didn't roll the elite that would yeet us. That's always a good thing. And the other elite is a lot more dangerous. Oh look, we got a combo immediately. The enemy is now stunned for 4 turns, which is very good. Not only are they stunned, they whack themselves in the face repeatedly, which is really good. Project 3 cards, me 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Gonna have ourselves a spicy meteor. And the enemy is still stunned, so it's gonna hit itself in the face again. Now it's gonna knock itself out. That's even better. Fortify. So this is interesting. I'm gonna say no to a fortify because we don't have enough hand space. Actually, just gonna end up with a full hand if we pick that. This is a turn one I can get behind. Look at this. 3 energy and draw next turn. 5 cards. Wait, is that a magic? What? Oh, it's a magic. I forgot you can have magic powers. Oh dear. Wait, can I stellar array the stellar array? You sure can. That is absurd. And then we can... I don't know, hit Stardust or something? But spell? Let's just spell optimizer. Yeah, this is perfectly reasonable. Nothing to see here. We clearly do not have lots of cards in the projected queue. I'll take myself a whole bunch of stun. We'll yeet the annoying little rabbit. Never mind, the meteor hit it. It's not very often the meteor actually hits the target you want it to. So that's pretty neat. And the enemy will probably finish itself off with a tasty stun. Yeah, 8 stun. I wonder, will it constrict itself? It will not. Wait, did it not hit itself? Huh, I don't know why this enemy is immune to lunacy. I guess it is a slime. Is it not smart enough to become a lunatic? Oh, we got banish, gank, float. Nope. Not really sure what else cards we need. This is already probably my final draft. With Stellar Array and Kun, there's not really any enemies that threaten you. Because once you project a copy, the enemy is completely useless. See, look, it bonks itself. Would I like another copy of Haste? Yeah, I'll take a Haste. Hopefully next turn we'll have a big card multiplying thing. Yeah, there we go. So 3 and 3. I can almost go into Divinity. I'm a single point short. It's kind of awkward. I'll take one of these, and one of these. I think, yeah, this thing's stunned just wore out, so we'll need to try and get that round again. Gotta keep the enemies from doing anything useful. That is our current objective. I'm also quite impressed with our block generation. Did we actually get around to getting a copy of... No, we're actually still missing the power that gives block when you project stuff. I actually thought we had it because of how much block we were getting. Foxy Shot, that is a more reliable thing that lasts longer compared to Tower Shield. Tower Shield is safety for 1 turn, but that's safety for a whole combat. So we'll take that, and this is a lot of damage. I didn't have a 28, really? Yeah, I'll have to use Kun up straight away. There's no way I'm blocking that. So rip my Stellar Array. Got completely wasted. Yeah, this thing is quite aggressive. Let's put a Star. I like Star. Star is very goofy. And we've got Sticky Surmount. More Providence generation. This is definitely something I'm looking for. Or another Skyfall. You know, this hasn't been very consistent or useful. I don't think we need another one. but I would like to hit my divinity sooner. So we'll definitely take that, and I'm gonna upgrade this one because it gives block. Because now if I get one of these and I play it before I get my conduit, the second one will definitely put us into divinity. It assures us that we're going to be going into Pog form. And what have we got here? Any stellar arrays around here? Nope. It's a bit of an oof. There's lots and lots of projection, but not the kind that we need. Which does unfortunately mean I need to shuffle my deck again to get my stun back. How did we end up with 3 Providence? Man, we need to get we need to get one more if we're using somehow. On the other hand, the Magic Conduit says it is time for divinity. 3 copies of Ward is like... Is this 9? So that's good. Enter it this turn to get some extra source. Alright, no, we're one shot, never mind. Enter next turn. This is not 9, this is 12. Got 2 turns of it. I'm having some math moments over here. Anyway, we have Ascensions. Rank Gold form. I wonder if we'll get any mantra. There's a fun fact, the Ascension and Divinity stack and it makes this really nice pink effect. If we're going to do that, we'll need... I think we'll need Prismatic Shard or something. Also, as a personal opinion, this boss is way too slow for Act 2. This could totally be an Act 1 boss. Project the top 6 cards of your draw pile. Hold on a minute, that's kind of OP. Yep, the Magic Conduit is here. I think we're... I think we're maybe going to stay in Ascension for the rest of combat. Dear God, this is a lot. Would you like some cards next turn? Maybe just a few of them. I don't know, man. So it's just casual 300 block out of nowhere. Clearly nothing to see here. Yes, it's finally happened. Got my accelerate. Oh wait, did I just brick my conduit? God damn it. This is a star. We'll get this out of the way and this out of the way. And yes, I just bricked my conduit because I wanted to do the funny stun thing. It's fine though. We're not exactly going to take any damage. I think we've got that in the bag. Oh, there's a block. Maybe some more cards. We've got some more Eclipse. Really, the only problem with my deck is if we use something like Eclipse and brick my Kun. Because I don't really want to play that randomly. But once you get going, these things having their stats doubled and then doubling the amount of them, you kind of get a little bit of a loop going. You stay in Ascension for the rest of combat, which is really tasty. Sapping Potion is the ultimate shut potion. Makes enemies very non-threatening. And a Spatial Rend, that is the card I wanted earlier. I'm gonna go check. Are these rare? If they're not rare, we're gonna pick this. A Blizzard in a bottle on its own is worth it, but the other one, the Sapping Potion, I think is rare, unfortunately. Oh no, it's uncommon, hold on. Wait a minute. Sapping Potion is uncommon. Bottle Blizzard is also uncommon. Bark, Ring, and Mage Blood. This is not the combo we needed, like, at all. This is very disturbingly overpowered. And we have plenty of shops to look for even more potions. I don't know if we're going to take any, though. I think if there was a potion we were interested in, it would maybe be Clean Bottle, but there's no way we're going to get that out of a shop. We also might just yeet combats with the Blizzard in the bottle. Because yeah, it does a lot of damage. Shape's not looking so hot anymore. Speaking of things that aren't looking so good, any single enemy combat is going to get trolled by my Sapping Potion. The poor thing just lost like 3 strength. So we have ourselves a haste. Because this thing's gonna get yeeted, we actually have to fight it, just gonna cringe. What I want to do though is, yeah, do a little bit of this. You tell it to politely shut, and it can yeet itself with its own strength generation, which is very neat. I'll take this. This could give me some potion. No, it gave me a ceramic fish. That is quite handy. Saying no to all of these junk rewards. To 2 rare potions. No. Reflective coating is... it's not really what we're looking for, to be honest. We'll take a waffle and remove our final strike. And we'll head up towards this shop, although I've just realised we're looking for keys. Better remember to actually recall at some point. Card transform. This late in the run is kind of weird. I suppose ambush, not really the most useful. Maybe give me some block. Okay, that's an interesting option. Hold on. Three copies of skill, that's going to have to be prepare, even though that is kind of weird. And our Spatial Rend is giving us all of these cards back again next turn. I'd love that. 4 copies of prepare. We're maybe ready? I don't know, man. Just all the copies. Magic Conduit is certainly a thing that exists. This is definitely a good combination of things. Also, we have a Shooting Star. We got that from the event earlier. Means we can get another Conduit. It's clearly we need another one. We now have 2 of them. Which means we can start doing some really silly things like yoinking back Spatial Rends into each other. And stellar arrays and other nonsense. Do that first. And you know what, just give me a amount. Let's over 10. Throw out one of these, do some damage. And I have a feeling next turn these are getting yeeted. Because it'll just be this dude and he's mean, to die to a spatial rend, it's not a card you'd normally associate with damage, but damage it will do. Oh, an Angry Resupply. Angry is a modifier that you love to see on powers, but not really much else. And Transient. Oh, I don't know about this. We might be lacking some damage. I don't think so. Oh. This is probably the easiest Transient fight I've ever had. It's really a question of what turn is it going to die on. I have a feeling it's going to be the last turn, because it's going to take a while to get our magic-based nonsense going. Especially if we don't actually draw anything useful. In fact, we're taking a lot of damage. Hold up. That's not supposed to happen. Ouch. Project 10 cards. Hello there. Would you like some card? Jesus. I think we're maybe doing some stuff next turn, not gonna lie. We're maybe playing some cards. You just casually play your whole deck instantly. Oh, we get them back. And then we do some copies of Stellar Array. And then, and then we do it again. And then we put beats here, I suppose, do some damage. And oh boy, Transient not looking so happy right now. I do wonder why. Let's have some more Stellar Array. Okay, I don't want that many of them. We have something else? Stardust, maybe? Project spell optimizers. There's so many Stellar Arrays, holy shit. I'm making too many cards, no. I actually can't get all this nonsense out of my hand. There's Magic Conduit. Oh, I'm also not in Providence form a thing. Hold on. That's better. Now we're ascended again. Now we can really dupe some cards. I think we'll do a little bit of trolling with the Gash, perhaps. So many cards. Project 6, that's not ideal. And another one of these, one of these. And Skyfall is going to do quite a lot of damage. I have no idea how many cards we have right now. Wait, is it dead? Hold on. Hold on. The Star Kill? No. Wait, is it going to die to Stricture? Yeah. It bonks itself to death. No. Poor Transient. I don't think the Transient was ready for that. Gain 15 strength. Wait, is this not rare? What? Oh no, it's uncommon. I don't think I can say no to 15 strength with no condition. Well, you technically lose one every turn, but... Oh boy, a 2 top. Skyfall is about to do a lot of damage. Methinks. We're also going to get some cards. I don't know how many. 6? That's not too bad. It just gave me 2 spatial rends. What are you doing? You're supposed to be trying to kill me, not helping me. Elite is actually throwing. I'm not going to complain, but like, I don't know, the enemies are supposed to do things that hinder you. Red shard, yeah, we're going to have to get that up here. Oh, not red shard, blue shard, hold on. Yes. We're supposed to pick up the blue key. Yeah, blue shard. That Duvu doll is going. We'll restart the combat and I'll take my strength off. Yeet, and give me that. This is the wonderful thing of having console, you can fix things when you break them. No amount of forgoring will stop me finishing my run. Righty-ho, let's get some things going again. Did we project with the spatial rend last time? I think it was the haste. Actually, this dude's power might actually proc from us projecting too many cards. He states if you play 12 cards in a single turn, your turn ends, but it's normally for stopping infinites. But we're going to be proccing it by projecting my entire deck. Which is definitely an alternate way of setting it off. Foretell something up, give me more. I think next turn we're probably getting trolled by playing too many cards. Just maybe, oh maybe. Especially if we get one of these. Yeah. Let's do a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. A little bit of, I guess, this. Or we just kill with a really good attack of ours, Venom Potion. Fun fact, Venom Potion does not scale with anything because it's dumb. But anyway, Swindle. I don't actually know if this is good or not. Gunks up my hand with attacks. I don't always want to draw Skyfall. I'm going to say that's actually bad. Bottled Flame, on the other hand, I'm not sure. Because getting a spatial rend turn 1 is generally not a good thing. And Skyfall is the other sort of attack thing. Yeah, this is all kind of not good. Not feeling any of that. Righty, what have we got here? Oh, Stellar Array, 3 copies, sure. Enemy is stunned for 8 turns is generally a good thing. Bing, bing, bing. And give me 2, so with 2 of these we can project 5 cards, 10 because I have 2 copies. I don't actually have enough cards in my discard pile. I need more cards in my discard. Stellar Array says 5 copies. Sure. Wait, what did it die to? No. The enemies need to get more health so we control them more. Clearly that's what needs to happen. I'll just recall. Try and think about if there's any cards that are worth upgrading. Not really. That's probably the answer. Because all of our Providence generation is upgraded, it's just little increases in damage, which are not very important just now. will... Oh no! Oh. That is something... Did I just project all the cards in my hand? Add another card in your deck to your hand, except I have 4 of them. That's a lot. When you gain 10 Providence, draw 13 cards. That's very spicy. I also just realised our hand is full, so we're not going to draw anything next turn. We have too many magic conduits. Is that 9 spell optimizers? I don't know, man. How many cards do we draw next turn? 6, 8, 50 something cards? I definitely don't have the hand space for that. Yeah, no, hand is kind of full. I'm not sure. Need the merchant to sell us, not the prayer wheel. Slimy hat. Except we don't have the mod for that, so we literally can't get it. You know what? Brewing potions is maybe better. Patient piggy bank. Wild Howl. Wait, is this uncommon? What the hell? Ah? Wait, are you saying that I can Mage Blood and play this every combat and the gold amount goes up? Maybe there's a combo worse than Clean Bottle with Mage Blood after all. That seems a little bit unhinged. I just want to verify that works. Do I get money? Oh no. That's like infinite gold. It's like the Mind Bloom event where you pick 999 gold. Except it's a 1 relic, 1 potion combo. So a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Also, Time Eater, really not the boss I want for a wide variety of reasons, not limited to my apparent lack of block. Holy crap, I'm taking some damage here. Ouch, ouch, and ouch. Can we, like, not die, please? Oh yeah, hit yourself in the face. There we go. Problems can be solved by making the enemies punch themselves. And this is pretty concerning. This boss is... I need to say no to all of my nonsense. Quite firmly. I think we might be dead. Hold on. Because you're already weak. And we're taking a lot of damage. I think we maybe survive, but it's going to end my turn next turn at the start of my turn. No, why are we taking so much damage? What? Bruh. Yeah, if he attacks at all next turn, I think we just die. Oh no! Time Eater counters us too much. Just click the restart button. Is there any way to not die? That is the next thought. So the problem is we're not blocking for enough, apparently. If we just dupe a Coon and keep that around, it might keep us out of trouble. I hadn't actually considered how we beat this dude up. So if I project a bunch of cards, they're just going to do nothing. So it's all about efficiency with this one, which is not what we're good at. So we got to 11. I think we draw Kun next turn, which I then played to make him bonk himself. Yep, there it is. The question now is, how do we finish him off? Because my damage output's going to be really low. I need, like, Skyfall or something. What's a Proc Providence, which is not on the table. So I've not played enough cards from that. 2+3 is 5, this is not enough. And where the heck is my conduit? I need it right now. Anyway, I found my out. We'll ascend next turn. Why are you hitting so hard? Bruh. I think we just yeet. That's my win condition. Project 6 cards. Skyfall does 25. That's not enough. Hold on. Let's try again. 10. Can I not have a project card? Game, please. I actually need something. Arrow the ward. Yeah, we get some block. I was just hoping that we could kill, but it's apparently not a thing we're good at doing right now. Need to project some more cards. We're also going to lose our turn next turn. Ouch. Yeah, Time Eater really not the boss for this deck. Stellar Array is good next turn, but it's not good right now, which is my problem. This just really sucks. Can we not die, please? No. Not going to play anything this turn, because I need some good cards. 57, huh? I think this might be an unwinnable fight. It's not looking so good. The main issue I have is I don't have any potions to change the order we draw in. So we're kind of stuck doing what we're doing. Which makes it quite hard to finagle the way out of this. Let's try again. I think it's possible. I need to split this thing early, though. In fact, you know what we could do? We could do Spell Optimizer turn 1. Maybe we can draw some cards that get us out of this problem. Ashrend. Yeah, the problem is we bottom decked the duplication stuff, I think. Where is it? Yeah, these stellar arrays, I really need them early on, but we're not getting them. It's making me brick everything. Like here, I need Kun in my hand, but it's not in my hand yet. So I'm kind of stuck. Although if I keep this in my hand, we could maybe do that next turn. I'm gonna see if that's a possibility. Because that's an instant win condition. Yeah, there we go, hold on. A little bit of this. And I can't end my turn? No. Ah. I'm literally one card away from instantly killing him. This is just pain. Let's do that, we'll get an optimizer. What even is my win con? Because this thing just hits too hard. I need him to interrupt my turn this turn. Because he's going to hit himself again. And I suppose pop this just now. Give us some gash. And since he's going to hit himself, I guess we could just do damage. Does this make him split, maybe? Yeah, that's better. If he splits, he wastes a whole turn doing nothing useful. It's a bit of a shame that I played some gashes into it, but I'd rather that than be dead. Six. So the thing with this just now as well, I need to end my turn with his effect every turn or it interrupts all of these projected cards. I don't see a way to play 8 cards right now, to be honest. And I don't know how much he swings for next turn. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is going to get interrupted. 5. I can play one more card and then a turn. So these cards back here aren't getting played, they're dead. Maybe just really just tiny bit short on damage, or we could have had Stone Calendar kill. That's not too bad. We took 11. He's thankfully not attacking again. He's finally decided to do something other than smack us in the face. Take a Spell Optimizer next turn, and I think now we can finally get going a little bit. Let's take another gash. I'm hoping that he's going to multi-attack next turn and all these gashes will just kill him. And then we can finally escape this combat. Wait, my hand is full. No! Are we dead again? Yeah, I think we're dead again. Yeah. This fight is going to take 3 years. Right, Spell Optimizer though, turn 1, this is the best play. For sure, there is nothing better I can do this turn. And then we'll get that out of the way so it's not in my hand. Because we need to make sure we're drawing everything every turn. I'm going to just pop this immediately as well. I think if we can stay in Providence with the Ascension thing, and keep that active, I might just be able to block normally. And then we can play less cards. That might be my out. Is this a 7, 8, 9, 10? Now seems short on cards again. I need to end my turn now, not later. It's kind of what's screwing me over a bit. Because like, if I end my turn here, I'm going to take some damage next turn. Because he's probably swinging again. Because we're just getting really unlucky on its turn order. Apparently can't get anything useful. And yeah, the Spell Optimizer, literally the bottom card of my deck as well, really doesn't help. What do we got here? We finally have Stellar Array and Kun Kun in the same hand. Trolledient status cards. 10. Hold on. That's much better. I think we might have finally found the escape. Because I'm keeping him stunned now. Throw this out. So we have a conduit. This is irritating because I need the conduit, the Kun and the stellar array in one hand to finish the fight. The game seems to be very allergic to letting me have that happen. You know what? We'll just play no cards. We'll let him mould a little bit. We have a stellar array. Right, it's got one more. It's not likely to draw at the same time, but I'm just going to have to hope it does. Does that Providence of Force need a little bit more? It's not an easy way to set that off. He's going to do nothing, he's going to heal. Foolish, foolish. And we bricked it again, man. Can I just get lucky once? Like, what is this? Come on. Ay, ay, ay. I don't see a way to take no damage. So we'll take, what is this, 7? And can I clear enough stuff out of my hands to get the combo? Don't think so. No, because I'm bricking it again. Sometimes the game says no. And this is one of those times. And I just realised I needed one more card played. And you're swinging again! No! Stop! What does this take? 6? Lesson of the day, do not roll Time Eater while playing a Project Cards deck because it's absolute pain. This is not fun at all. See, I don't want to project 3 cards right now. That's the problem with this. This card, because it's not optional to project the cards, it's actually kind of trolling me. It's forcing me to waste a very valuable resource. Okay, finally, I've solved the fight. I think, unless I've miscounted cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I've miscounted my energy. That's fun. Because I've projected all these cards and now they're going to go in my discard pile. This stupid enemy interrupts your turn. Also, the other thing I've noticed as well that's really stuffing me is this retain magic cards thing is gunking my hand up to a really extreme degree. And unfortunately Primrose is in front on turn 1 just now. So I draw 2 cards. I'm gonna just try this, see how few cards. Exhaust when he ends your turn. That's no good. Right, so plan B is go into Ascension and get a ridiculous amount of Providence. Seems pretty decent. I've got a lot of block. We actually get to end our turn properly. And we have... Okay, this is... Hold on. This is good. 4 turns of not taking damage. Have I finally solved the encounter? Do I get to stop moulding now? Yeah, he's gonna go foolish, foolish. I really need to end my turn, but... just meteor. Foolish, foolish. Can I stun him again, though? Not with these. We're in a draw. No! No draw and not enough block. This is the worst experience possible. It was close to being ideal. If I play this, I'm going to brick Kun Kun. Most likely. No, we didn't. Hold on. It's not in the best position, but I have a Stellar Array. It's going to retain this turn. I do it 4. There's a 1 in 6 I don't draw it. And thankfully I didn't get trolled. Problem is I'm wasting all my card usages on junk. Wait, how many cards? 6. I think I've actually projected too many cards. I think I've stuffed myself over with way too much. Because this is 9 cards. Oh no, we can do it. One of these... But I'm 1 card short this turn instead. That's fine. Can I... What? There. Oh, and we had Stone Calendar. So that was pain. I don't know how many attempts that took, but that took like the same duration as the whole run. Just for 1 boss. I swear if we die to the next boss, I'm gonna just mould in the corner. Donu and Deca? This doesn't seem too bad. Finally get to play cards without having an annoying little snail interrupt my turn. Stupid old man telling me I can't play cards. I can play as many cards as I want to. Which is quite relevant right now. Let's do a little bit of this, a little bit of drawing cards. Do a Stellar Array. It's nice actually being able to pick cards out of my hand and play them. Go no more Donu. And Deca probably explodes next turn, I had to guess. What is that? 3 copies of... Yeah. Yeah, this is much better. Deca is being trolled quite substantially. So this is what I wanted to do to Time Eater and then just sit back and laugh at him, but it was not an option. So yeah, we'll make Deca mold and it'll bonk itself in the face for quite a while. Looks like we have 10 turns of stun. Maybe going to help it a little bit getting that plated armor off, but it's mostly going to smack itself. Although it doesn't break its own plated, so I'm probably just going to have to keep bonking it. Right, we're just going to do a little bit of end turn simulator and laugh at Deca. Yeah. The difference from Time Eater to Donu and Deca was impressive. Being able to play cards versus not being able to play cards, quite a bit. It's quite surprising how much it changed. What have we got in here? I think it's brews and potions. We got a no rip super stat potion. That would have been huge. Pickle juice. Huh. We don't need gold anymore. You also apparently can't use a patient piggy bank in a shop. I was hoping to get the last of my gold out of that. And I've been had. I've been had by Mage Blood because it says you're not allowed to drink it. So we eat that. Its potions are not ideal. I'm gonna have to gamble a little bit. If it hits shield, I might die. Ooh. Really needed that spear to lose the strength, though. Yeah, because you're hitting for 44, that is rude. A little bit rude, sir. Heck yeah, they got the brick with the pickle juice. Its one job was to hit Spire. And it's decided it was not hitting Spire. And we're not capable of killing it either, so it's going to take a lot of damage. It wasn't that much, though. And now our job is to turn around and face the spear with our 6 copies of Virtuous Ward. More. Yes. Although a block this turn is not so good. I think it's fine. Take a little bit of damage, and now we are very, very safe. Two cards, Spell Optimize at Stellar Array. A classic combo. And we'll take ourselves a Haste, a Spatial Rend. And I think we kill now. Yeah, a little bit of Skyfall action. And why? Every time it does what? Am I just cursed to always get Darkling Jelly from Spear and Shield? Good lord. What does the Stellar Array state as its condition? I think it's skills, isn't it? Print a copy of a skill in your hand. That's a skill. Don't mind if I do. Because that sounds pretty funny. Right, Stellar Array is here. Perfect timing. We're not getting trolled on the heart, thankfully. Because it's going to hit itself. Would have liked it to use its big attack this turn, but it's fine. It does mean that we don't take any damage next turn, because I've just realised we have Kun on turn 2, not 1, so it's still stunned. Does this project a card? Oh, projecting cards makes us take damage. Ooh. I need to watch that. Get one of these. Top card should be something nice. Right, next turn we need to pop off. Because it has artifact. So we can't cheese it. That's 60 damage. I don't think we're blocking. No. Or maybe we are. Hold on. Another ward. A shooting star. Okay, now we're starting to get somewhere. Since we don't have enough energy to play most of this stuff, I'll take a conduit. And I'll take my free projection, or... Nah, we're getting a spell optimizer next turn. Let's see if we can get the extremely funny combo. Ten copies of a skill. You know what? Why don't we just give it a bunch of gash and watch it explode? That sounds pretty good, although Beat of Death, you don't get block. Ah, it's ruining my fun. It's potentially throwing to project that, but... yeah, actually it's kind of throwing a bit too much. Dang that, but it's ruining my fun. I'll just get a bunch of Stardust. I'll just send it. What how much damage these do? Yeah, we're ascended next turn. Yeah, it's going to die to its multi-attack for sure. So we're going to apply like 60 stricture. I really need block though. Like, I really need block. I think we're going to take like 30 damage from Beat of Death at the start of our turn. Ouch, ouch. Oh no, only 20, that's not as bad. Does this make copies, project copies? Yep. I'm going to say it's Kun time. So not only is the heart going to get like a stupid amount of stricture, it's also going to bonk itself in the face with a lot of strength. I think you'll find it at 60, it's probably dead. By quite a lot as well. Beat of Death demonstrating it's very good at countering the Sisters projection nonsense though. Holy ouch. Yeah. We'd have 1 health left if our turn starts, but I think it kills itself with stricture. So that's like 76 times 15. I don't think it's got enough health left. So bye bye, heart. Bye bye. We've pasteurized the heart quite substantially. Gesh. A very funny starter card if you get enough of it. And that run was surprisingly painful. I hadn't considered how much health we were going to lose to Beat of Death. But, yeah, I'll have to watch that for next time. I think we'll do another run, but with a different deck, because this one was a lot of thinking. What was the second most popular spellbook combination? Let's go and have a nosy. It was the Water and Plant deck, also known as Lots of Block. Although, I don't know if we'll actually get more block than we did this run, that was a lot. So we'll do Water. Water is best on Primrose, because it's related to attacking things, and then Thorns, we're better on Luna. Our starter cards now are Vine Wrap, which is 20-30% damage reduction on the enemy for 1 turn. And a Water Ball that has decided it's going to have a miracle. It usually costs 0, but you get a miracle instead. And a Small Loan. Small Loan plus a Stalling deck, that sounds good, but also boring. Let's take some rare card. It's back. It's time for Magic Conduit round 2. Maybe it was Magic Conduit that was broken all along. It's perhaps what I'm starting to come to the conclusion of. Because I thought it was Ascend, but I think this is a lot naughtier. Magic Conduit shenanigans are quite extreme. And yes, there's our barbs going off. So it's single-use exploding thorns. Enemy hits you, you explode thorns everywhere, and they take lots of damage. Not sure what we're going to build into. Could be that. Bargain Bundle on floor 2 says it's back for another round. How many cards do we get to draft this time? Not this. This is not what you want, ever. Secret Weapon X is back. I wonder if there's ever a time where you could draft this and it not be trolling. Like maybe on a like a claw deck or something. But it doesn't seem that good. A banish run, hold on. Is it time for one of these? How many campfires have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if we go on a portal, no. Is it banish time? I think it's banish time. We'll show off the Searing Blow card from this character. So banish's whole deal is you shove all your upgrades into it and you make a nuke. But unlike Searing Blow, it hits all enemies. Oh yes, more upgrades. I think it's banish time. Unlike last run, we actually get it on a floor where it's usable. And yeah, so where is it? There we go. Yeet. The yeeting begins after shave. If this hits banish, it's calculated. You know, we'll hold it for later. Upgrade some cards first and then hopefully proc that. Take some max HP because we're not in any danger just now. And begin the banish train. Because it is time to banish. It's also time to bully louses. Well, let's be fair, it's always time to bully louses. So that's nothing new. Banish the louse, bye bye. A transcribe. Can't remember, is this magic? No. Best use of Transcribe actually is Maelstrom. We have that just now. You can yoink that back for even more wet. You can make a portable tsunami. Anyway, let's get some more. 32 damage. So we've already reached the point where we have effectively AoE bludgeon. And unlike last run, which made me mauled, I think this run is going to be point and click adventure. This is going to be a lot easier. Just dump all upgrades into Banish. Refuse to elaborate further and then leave. Elite time or shop time? I think shop time is better because you're doing a Banish build, the only problem you have is breaking your nuke. The less cards you have, the better. For that reason, I might actually take something like Shrinking Draught. Something that gives us some thin... This is... Ouch. Ouch. I take a little bit of damage. We have a sticky sap. Tell it to shut because it's being annoying. And yeah, this is the risk of playing a Banish deck. It's your last card in your draw pile. Clearly, we needed the secret weapon X. No, does it draw it? We're up to 40. I think the next one's like 49 or something, yep. Because like Searing Blow, the amount its damage goes up increases with each upgrade, which is nice. And Slime is Yeet. Well, not entirely. Banish is a little bit inadequate. It's going to split at 1 HP. These very tiny slimes. Menacing 1 HP slime. It's so spooky. A Thorn Arrow. This is the payoff card for Barbs. Don't think we're going to build into Barbs this run though. Something tells me we've got a better way to yeet enemies. That's unfortunate. Dudley's Mirror would have been pretty nice. We could have had 2 Banishes, so the chance of breaking them was a lot lower. Let's just take a guaranteed upgrade, 49 damage. It's not going to be long before we get 3-figure damage count. We did not get the funny. So we'll have to split it, hopefully next turn. Yeah. This potion is going to make Slime Boss go away with a giant Banish. 4. Splitting at 4. Oh no. These are big slimes with 4 HP. I don't think I can split this. It'd be funny if I had a card that could do it, but I think my lowest damage is like 5. Got Spell Optimizer, that is some draw. That can help us get to it quicker, and oh. Well, that's an easy way to win the run. Mechanical Eye, best boss relic ever made. When you have a Banish. I literally can't break it because I'm guaranteed to draw it turn 1. It's so good. What is the most campfires we can get? 1. Oh, this is really weak. No. We can only get 2 additional campfires on the way up the floor. Well, it's not ideal, but it's still okay. We're still going to speedrun the entire act. Most of these fights are going to end turn 1. Especially because we have a bag of marbles. This thing does a lot of damage. A big Quicksilver. Sure. Upgrade a card? Yes, I like upgrades. That can make up for our lack of campfires. We take Super Elite? You know what? No, I'm going to take Super Elite in Act 3. I want more upgrades on my Banish first, so we can actually yeet them properly. Ow. Sword Slinger is kinda OP. Please help. Let's dump some more into Banish. So 70 damage. It's starting to get to the point where the elites aren't very scary. Because I think with Vulnerable it's 130 now. I clicked on the wrong card. No. Let's pretend that didn't happen. What I meant to click on was the Banish. And go Heat. Super Stat Potion, that gets us out of the fight with that thing that does way too much damage turn 1. Which is not the rabbit. The rabbit's fine. Not super bothered about rabbit. So gold is just draw background again for an elite like this, because 2 banishes is kill. There we go. Eat. Another banish. That's not how it works, unfortunately. You can't just draft a second banish. You know, max HP actually kind of important. We need some HP to tank bosses. And this elite sucks. Hits way too hard. Is it just me, or is this number not correct? 71... Is it? I can't do math at this hour. Too late in the afternoon. Also this hurts. 15 plus 24. Yeah, I'm not taking that. What's the most we can block for instead? I'd imagine it's probably something like this. Yeah. Deploy Operation Shut. And then we banish turn 2 instead. We're basically playing the run like we have an infinite. Goal is to get as few cards other than banish. So anything that's like removes or draw is very good right now. What is this? Enemy loses 8 strength this turn. That's interesting. It's like an iron wave that's front loaded on damage. But it's not what I need. What I need is upgrades. What is this? 3 random upgrades. I've got way too many unupgraded cards. I'll just take a remove so that bosses are easier. And speaking of removes, Merchant is another one. Heat. Solar Blade, Enlighten. This is a good block card, because that's the other thing. We can't one-shot them, we will actually need block. I don't think Ori is helping us right now. Let's see what else is really not helping us. An ambush. This thing is stinky, but although... Is there anything that's worse than ambush? Yes, Fearful Defend. That is completely useless. Never want a Fearful Defend. It's a block card with negative block, which is generally not very good. Wait a minute. I can't banish you. Oh no. I should have checked the boss. I should have drafted some cards for this. This could be actually an L. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do with a banish deck on this. This seems like the perfect counter to our Iron Wave shenanigans. Because it revives itself repeatedly. So we need like 6 copies of Banish or something stupid. Yeah, this is no good. It's like last run when we rolled Timey to find the exact counter to what we were doing. What is this? You've drawn 6? No, I don't think we can do that anyway. You're 42 in a single turn? I don't know, man. Maybe. It's gonna be a bit of a struggle. You've got 2 revives left. What do you want me to do? Game block? That's a good point. We're not blocking for much. I can try this one, it might be possible. Description says impossible, but I'm doubtful. $33, yep, there we go. Finished. So block is possible. And then finally we get to leave. Well, that was fun. It was fun for you. It was not fun for me, because it was a little bit of cringe. Big Spell Optimizer from last run says hi. The draw is even more relevant than it was last time. Speaking of draw, would you like Snecko Stew? Is that throwing? That might be throwing. Fruit Salad isn't very good either, though. Because this is all about playing X costs, and we don't have any. These are all bad. Is this a skip boss relic? What? This might just be skip, because these are all awful. Wait, hold on, the whole dagger, though? 10% of unblocked damage is healing. Are you saying this heals for 10? That could be worth it. And it's an extra revive item, I guess. Just as long as we don't proc it on like the Heart's multi-attack, it should be fine. Awakened one. Another boss that kinda trolls our banish shenanigans. And campfires. Okay, this is a much better act. We've got more campfires, but the super elite trolled us. We have to take the path with 1 less campfire on it. But 2 is okay. Darklings, yeet. It's gonna be a lot of yeet this act. Shapes, okay, we gotta get some block first. I'm not taking 14 thorns damage. Wait, no, energy. Is it possible to not take damage? 4. Oh yeah. What's this? We have Tesseract, some colourless. Secret weapon would be really nice. I guess we'll take a finesse. Shackles is okay. But that heavy trick stab was a bit of a funny. Yes, this is the problem with Banish. We haven't upgraded it enough. It's not actually yeeting things. We need more Banish. Get some more campfires before I go crazy. Well, the shooting star is a second banish. Let's just dupe that, so that's easier to find again. I'm very likely to draw that next turn. Love this boss relic. The more... well, we're definitely not one-shotting that. It's going to be probably 3 copies of Banish. Yeah. So we'll kill it when we draw our next copy. Ding. And this dagger is definitely going to make us use our revive up if we keep taking too long in these hallway fights. The goal of the dagger is to carry it to a boss, but I'm not sure if that's possible. An echo, that's pretty good. Let's just get more mileage out of Banish. Not very good in this situation though, because I'm going to make a copy of Banish and it's going to get intangible. This is the other way to get trolled while playing the stack. Draw Banish while Nemesis is laughing at you. Although we're getting some insane boot value. I think this could be a regen pot moment. I want to preserve as much of the second life as possible. I don't want to pop it just yet. Do it harvest? No, and no. Right. Onwards, more Banish. Where is it? 109 damage? We'll, I guess, take this elite. I actually want Reptomancer for once, because it's the easiest elite for us just now. Giant Head is kind of a problem. Because we don't spam enough cards. I'm actually concerned we can't fight this very well. And the spell optimizer demonstrating that we need more magic cards. And I think, yeah, Revive is unfortunately going to go off early. It's going to activate at the start of next combat, and there is no way to avoid it. What have we got here? Overgrowth's Memento. Apply weak to all enemies. That could save us from a little bit of damage. Because once we activate our dagger, the goal is to just reduce damage and leech healing. So we are now awoken. We've become the awakened one. And if you look at this 17 health back. So yeah, as long as we keep doing that, we should be fine. Enemies can hit us as hard as they want. As long as I have enough max HP, they can't actually do anything. Also boot. This thing has provided way too much value. I wonder if we'll get to kill Nemesis with boot effect. Close, but not quite. And then we'll get a banish. Or we'll not have a banish, because we have a handful of garbage. Right, we've got Duvoudon is back. We actually get to pick it this time. We have a snake as well. That's very good against the heart. Allows us to block the multi-attack by doing absolutely nothing. A wide potion belt. Interesting. Is it worth more than a card remove, though? So I pick it, I get a tossable smoke bomb. This is complicated potion. We don't get to use it against Nemesis because we've found the shop after all of the elites in the act. But it does mark on the heart. I think it's 100 damage. I've actually forgotten already. I think it's like 10 potency or something. It's like, yeah, 90 damage maybe. And then you get a bit of poison. But against Nemesis it just instantly kills it. Because intangible is cringe. But as funny as it is, I'd rather have probably a liquid memories actually. And we'll take our last banish upgrade because we need to recall our key. We have 124 damage. It's almost enough to yeet this. It's 1 damage short. No! That's so disappointing. That is very sad. Skyfall, not really near this. Transient, huh? A damage test, you say? Not really sure that this is going to be dangerous. I guess it depends how consistently I can draw banish. And slash or tangle, which Transient hates tangled as much as it does banish. Because we get to tell it it's not allowed to do a lot of damage. There we go, can we have another one? We bottom decked it. It's fine, we've got a spell optimizer. A banish a day keeps the transient away. At least that's what I'm getting from this. And I guess the question now is, can we play it next turn? 9 cards, 2 banishes. We could break it, but I'm gonna figure we're not. No. We draw lots of cards. We fill our hand. And unfortunately, I don't think transient dying is an option. It came very close though, it's got 90 health, and it would die if there was another turn. Because we've projected a card that does lethal. So, bye-bye Transient. Foretell the next card you play this turn. You know, that's pretty good with Banish. Sure, we'll have one last card. and we found the chair party. We had to crash the garden party like a rude person that we are. Sisters are literally BMing the bird. You've got to banish, yep. You've got to banish the bird. We're the only ones that are allowed to have a ritual dagger. Awakened one is not allowed to have a ritual dagger. More. 3 banishes, nice. And the good thing about having the awakened dagger thing, this damage incoming is going to be a big fat 0. As we heal it all back next turn with our banish. Or at least most of it, yeah. We only actually did 10 damage. Time Eater. I take this as a challenge to beat it without proccing its time warp. Actually might kill it next turn. We got 1, 2... we've got 7 cards left. You know what? I'm gonna troll just a little bit. I'm gonna see if we can actually do it. Now, does this 20... We are really, really itchingly close. It's so painfully close. I don't think we can do it. No. Because you're gonna heal. Just cringe. And then the banish isn't gonna kill. No. Couldn't beat Time Eater before proccing Time Warp. Actually in shambles over here. Alright, what do we need? We've got one last upgrade. Clearly, Banish must become the unlucky number. There's 140 damage now. I wonder what a equivalent copy of the Searing Blow would be doing right now at 13 upgrades. You know what, let's do a bit of curiosity testing. Let's add and remove a card from our deck so we can have a comparison. This is Banish plus 13. 13 upgrades. Huh! I thought the Searing Blow would do a lot more damage. 140, 142. Upgrades to 159. There really isn't much of a damage difference between these. I thought that Searing Blow for sure would be like a good 50% or even 100% ahead of it by now. Maybe Banish is a little bit OP. Or is it that Searing Blow is underpowered? Who knows? Also Foxy Shot. That seems like a pretty good way to not take damage from Beat of Death. Oh right, they have artifacts. No! My banish is ruined. How dare you? Yeah, if we had more campfires I could have heated them, but... no. Not quite. We got a tungsten rod. This is much better. Why could we not get a tungsten rod last run? And a nuke in a bottle. Not sure about that one. I think that's a little bit not helpful compared to these. So heart, the problem with the heart is you need enough consistent damage output to heal the damage it's doing if you're doing a ritual dagger nonsense. And there's nothing in my hand right now to help dupe cards. So let's see if we can draw something. Right, so we've got our Maelstrom off, get some wet going. I appear to, however, have bricked everything. Because I need this banish and this echo after each other. Right, multi-attack incoming. We did not get either of these, so let's take a Maelstrom instead. It's time to tell the heart no. I think with our potion we have malleable. We're not going to take any damage anyway. Just completely tank this. Yeah. And I got my echo, nice. I can start making copies of... We could have started making copies of Banish, but there's a void in my hand. Never mind. Now we actually need to get copies of Banish. Because I need that health back. There we go. And I just realised as well, we have Tori and Tungsten Rod. The multi-hit actually does 0 damage. It's not even that it does little damage, it does 0. So I guess let's end my turn. We'll heal back all the damage from the last big hit. And this time round I'll tell it to shut, because I want my health. Bonk. And we're back to full health. Nice. Heart is very much moulding. And we'll end things the appropriate way with one last little bit of Banish. And we finished the fight with more health than we started with, which is quite impressive. We literally healed fighting the heart. That's clearly what you should aspire to do. Don't just beat the heart, heal from it. Become strong. It was a much quicker run. Anyway, I'm adequately satisfied the second run. The first run, not so much. Second run, much better. Banish is a very funny card. If you see it, you should definitely click on it. But I also feel like we should show off the rest of these cards while we're here. So, start with the non-spellbook cards. These are the ones you can get on any run. So obviously I have a starter card, which is nice. And these are generally just support-ish cards. You've got some things like Imperil are nice, Echo we've got last run. Ascend is probably the best card in the Universal deck, although, I don't know man, Magic Conduit's looking like it's maybe worse in terms of being OP. We did play the water deck. I think we've seen pretty much everything we wanted except for Flood on the water run. We got the ice one. It's the ice one. I would have loved to have seen a snowball run. That would have been funny. You play it and it gets stronger. It also gives block. It's an Iron Wave Rampage. Fire deck. We didn't get to do a little bit of trolling with that. This is mainly Ember. It's the best card out of this one just now. You set up Vigor and Vulnerable, and this does some multiplicative scaling, which is very funny. I don't feel like we experienced much with the Barbs run. But normally with Barbs we'd be building into things like Absorb, and we just do a lot of blocking. Although there's not a... The Sanctuary doesn't give block anymore, so it is actually kind of difficult to run. You need to stack lots and lots of Tangled now, so you can get the enemy's damage nice and low. Obviously the Dark deck, I think we saw earlier, but Jinx is what I actually wanted to play with this. Blindside used to be a copy of Ember that applied Jinx instead, which meant it did some very silly things with lots of copies. We did get a good look at the Light deck. This was a very fun run with lots of Providence cards. I think Virtuous Ward is actually a card I had underestimated a lot. Being able to project copies of this with the... I think from the Space deck. Where is it? Yeah, Stellar Array. This is a really spicy combo. But... yeah, looking at all this... It's a very fun character, and when it comes in a workshop, I would definitely recommend having a run with it. But that's going to do me for today. I'll be back on Wednesday with the Far Too Many mods. And if you have a suggestion for a character, please do leave it in the comment section below, and I'll try it out on Wednesday.